Jordan, you know what you did. Now confess.
We live in a society, officer.
No more games. I need you to come clean with what you did.
Do you know what it's like to have your hands be melons?
Mr. Scott, your hands are not melons.
Release my client at once.
On what grounds?
My client is insane.
Prove it.
Welcome to the Jordan Scott Show. My name is Jordan Scott. I'm your host. And today we have a guest that we've been wanting to interview since the conception of this show, Mr. Bills.
Oh, bills. Those are bills. I'm a bills, right? More money. I like it. Wonderful. You told me there'd be, is the pizza, where's the pizza?
That'll come later.
Oh, okay. I was also told I'd be paid.
What?
Yes. Anyway.
Jordan told me you were going to pay me.
How much?
He said you'd have a check for me. Is that now
It's
or?
the wrong person
That'll
you're
be
talking
after.
about.
Is this
yeah.
what they were talking
Yeah.
about? Oh, it was fake money. Okay, that's
Yeah.
all right.
So anyway, as an economics teacher, do you
Yes.
find it ironic that your name is Bills and you teach economics?
Absolutely, yeah. It's probably my favorite day is when we teach about treasury bills, and
Oh, yeah.
government borrowing, So I actually have a cousin that first name is Treasury, and his brother's named Duck.
Oh,
Duck Bills, yeah. There's another cousin
Nice.
named Dollar. Dollar bills. Yeah.
dollar bills.
It's lovely.
Anyway, how many different ways of investing are there? And what ways would you suggest someone like me to invest?
Financial investing, is part of putting away some of your earnings, in the form of savings, but making sure that you're, as you learned in econ, making sure that you're beating that inflation.
So what got you into social studies and history and economics?
Well, originally I went to college after a little while in the labor force. I went to college to be for criminal justice. I was going to be a police officer, law enforcement.
What do you like, a chip?
No, not right now. I just had lunch.
I haven't had lunch, so I mean, we can share lunch.
No,
What are
you
you-
go ahead.
what are you
I
doing?
can't.
I'm offering
Yeah.
lunch to our host.
That's all right. No, I don't think I would. Anything that you've opened and I haven't seen, this like the seal broken, I don't think I would touch.
I mean,
So,
it's really delicious.
Please don't take offense, but
Okay.
you feel free. All right.
What did I tell you about, like, just before this? No more jokes from you. You're supposed to be just a decent co-host.
Okay. I understand.
I'm sorry about
And
that.
pay me.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry about
I,
that.
I understand. I understand.
What do you like to do outside of school? Like, what are your hobbies?
I really enjoy reading. I love spending time with my family. Love being in the outdoors. The exact opposite of a high school.
Do you like Elon Musk?
Yeah, he's interesting. I think interesting individual to watch and listen to interviews. Not saying that of course, I don't think there's anyone that I agree 100% with on anything, but interesting take on AI. I just listened to an interview where he's trying to get public policy makers to understand his vision and what he sees coming, in terms of trends in artificial intelligence and how that could be used in the workforce and different economic ramifications. And I think it's interesting what he's telling our public policy makers to be mindful of as we move into the decades that come.
A fact is that Elon Musk is short for elongated muskrat.
Elongated muskrat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the best band?
Oh, what is the best band? Man, I like the Rolling Stones.
Did he say Big Time Rush?
No, not at all. I didn't say that.
My whole crew has turned against me. I'm sorry. Next question. I
Yes.
want to know, like, what are you made of? Like, what's it like having to support people? What I'm trying to say here is, what is it like being a couch?
Couch
Couch.
potato or
Couch. Is that supposed to say couch? All right. Then why do I have this picture of him as a couch?
That's a cool.
that Yeah, it almost, yeah, there is, yeah, I can see it.
Is that you?
I can see. I wish it would more of a high back, more Victorian look, but that's okay. I'll go with that. Yep.
I mean,
I've been a couch.
How was that?
Yeah. But anyway,
Yeah, kind of.
tell us about your wrestling career and your time
Yes.
as a coach.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, so I'm actually back to coaching a little bit this year with shot put and discus. I don't think I've officially coached here since probably 2004, 2005. Been around. Have a son who's in 8th grade, so done a little coaching with the youth football and everything. But it's definitely interesting to coach again now that I'm a little bit older. Then you get a little bit more energy when you're young.
Speaking of wrestling, we have this very interesting video of you in our archives. I'd like you to take a watch. Let's all take a watch.
On to wrestling, Coach Mills has been showing his wrestlers some moves to help them in the final minutes of competition in their region and state play. Here, Bill shows Scotty Romans his favorite move, the Frankensteiner.
Yeah,
that's cool.
That didn't happen. That I don't think
looks like
that's
you,
me.
though.
I don't think that's me.
Thanks, Coach Bills, for
That
letting
guy
us
has
in on all your practice secrets
that
and
guy
how you
has
always win. And good
yeah,
luck to
that's
all the boys in the
I
final
allegedly that's I don't that guy's got weight. That guy doesn't have enough gray hair. First of all, there was no gray hair in that photo. It was decade. I think the statute of limitations has probably run out on anything that happened during the filming of that. So, but yeah, that was the Frankensteiner. Yeah. Yeah, it's they had to slow the action on that down too. You notice it was in
I noticed that.
slow motion. It happened so quickly. You just don't realize, how fast,
Yeah.
you can be grabbed and tossed down. You'd be amazed. I mean, it was. I don't think I could still do it without pulling a hammy. I don't think I could do it without pulling a hammy anymore. No. So.
All right. So what made you decide to become a teacher?
Yeah, back to your earlier question. I went into law enforcement originally, and then actually wound up being roommates with a bunch of guys who were in the educational department, going into either elementary or secondary education, and wound up through talking with them.
Nice.
I have a feeling like I can't turn my back on him. Is there? Yeah. Am I getting the right vibes? No, thank you. No, absolutely not.
You're a car guy,
Nothing,
right?
Nothing that's not packaged from you. Yeah. What's that?
You're a car guy, right?
I like cars. Yeah, older cars.
Do you have a favorite car?
Yes. Yeah. 1969 Camaro Capo.
Oh, nice. What about the cars you've owned in the past? I know you have you've told stories about one of the cars you've owned. Tell us a little about that.
Yeah, I still have the picture of I had a 73 Nova Super Sport that I bought when I was 15, before I could actually legally drive. So we bought the body, the chassis of the car when I was 15, and eventually had enough money, earned enough money to buy.
So you're an outspoken supporter of Thanos. Why is that?
Now, supporter of Thanos. I think it's a very interesting. I think it's a very interesting analogy to think about. What happened in that movie, and what would you do if you had that glove that was all powerful? And I think it's a fascinating philosophical idea
If you were bald,
to think about.
you would look just like Thanos.
If I was bald, I would look just like. I don't think so. I don't think I. Oh my goodness! Look at that! I never realized.
Yeah.
I never realized. That's wonderful.
Hey, you want to try it out? Hey, you want to try it out? I got you.
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Freak up, man.
Actually,
All right.
very,
I've had
very,
enough.
What are you
very
doing? What are you doing? Stop.
I'm getting rid of you.
No, not today.
Yeah. Yes.
Mr. Bills. Mr. Scott.
Yeah.
I don't feel so good.
It's okay. We'll edit him out in post.
This is like a front row seat to societal collapse, I have to tell you.
Anyway, thank you for being on our show.
Yes.
It's been one wild ride. That's not gonna work.
There you
we
go.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
This.
Public schools doing their job. Look at how you
That looks good. This milk, fun fact, has been sitting like in a room temperature room for like 4 hours. Tastes like victory. That's been the Jordan Scott Show. See you next time on the Jordan Scott Show.